Was the high-profile trial that captivated the nation. And now Karen Reed is serving her sentence for one lesser charge, 1-year probation.
And that's for drinking and driving, an all but footnote charge against the other she beat. But it's not over, as NBC 10's Katie Benoit reports. Katie?
Jean Patrice, while Karen Reed's criminal case is over, victim John O'Keefe's family already filed a wrongful death suit after last year's mistrial. I spoke to our legal expert about what that case will look like. Karen Reed leaving court after a 2-month trial with a 1-year probation sentence.
What does that look like when you're convicted of OUI?
The OUI laws in Massachusetts allow for something called the 24D program, which basically requires her to have her license suspended for a period of time, to go through a driver retraining class, and then there are options for her to get a in-the-car breathalyzer so that she can drive.
As yesterday's verdict came down, victim John O'Keefe's family was visibly upset. His brother Paul had his hands over his face. He's one of the plaintiffs in the family's wrongful death lawsuit against Reed and the 2 bars the couple visited hours before the Boston police officer's death.
There's a lower burden of proof in a civil case. So in the criminal trial, they were trying to prove that Karen Reed hit John O'Keefe beyond a reasonable doubt. Now the civil case is alleging more or less the same things, but their burden is to a preponderance of the evidence. Is it more or less likely that she struck him with the vehicle?
Attorney Austin Dana says the case could go to trial or be settled before then. A judge ruled Reed did not have to be deposed for the civil suit until her criminal case was over.
Would be an attorney asking her a question in front of a stenographer who's taking down everything that the attorney and Ms. Reed says, and that takes place in a conference room. There's no judge there. There's no jury there. They can last for hours and hours, and there are a lot of questions that can be unearthed that are not off the books or are not prohibited in a deposition, which may be in a criminal case.
And today I reached out to the Norfolk DA's office about the outcome of the criminal trial and was told they have no formal statement. Live in the studio, Katie Benoit, NBC 10 News.